So you seem to have just adjusted to this level of play really quickly. What is that, do you think, a testament to? Or
I think it's just testament to my hard work, the programs I've been a part of in the past. I came from a powerhouse high school and, a very good JC, and, the coaches here have a really good culture as well. So I think just working hard has just brought me here.
Going back to last Saturday for a moment, when you snatched up that blocker and running back, what were you thinking on that play? What was going through your head?
I just had to go down, had the dive, and I had him, and I saw the QB's hands. He was kind of moving, so I said, all right, can't let him go either. So I tried to get both, just had to be sure.
have you ever had anything like that happen?
Never.
Guess you saved that highlight then, right?
100%.
In Montana, what's kind of been preached to you guys so far this week?
Definitely respect. Understand that this is going to be a team. We're going to have to play, but if we do our job, we play sound football, then we'll be successful, just like with any other team. But we just have to play a complete game in all phases of the ball, offense, defense, and special teams. So if we can do that, we can do our job and execute, we'll be good.
And getting pressure against these guys, Paul was just saying, is a big part of being successful. For you, are people really leaning on you this week, relying on you to be able to pressure that quarterback?
Certainly, you rely on everyone to do their job, so whatever the game plan is, whatever we script for, whatever we got to do, that's what I'm going to do my job, and, if that requires me to come off, then that's what I'm going to do. If it's coverage, then that's what I'll do, but, we rely on all 11 people on the field, so whatever my job is at the time, that's what I got to do, and we'll rely on that.
Coming in 2 weeks ago for Charles, and then you have 4.5 TFLs, 2 sacks already right now. Just in those 2 weeks, did that come as a little bit of a surprise? Just like, wow, I'm already doing this well.
Certainly. Obviously this season's for Chuck now. This is a guy who I 100% respect, and more than anything I learned from. So but from my time just learning from him and watching him, I just try to emulate his game and then incorporate my own game into it. So being able to have what I've done so far, that's just the grace of God, blessing me and putting me in a great position. But there's a lot more I can do to improve my game. So I just got to keep improving.
Does it make a difference to you if they're either coming at you or trying to run away from you? Because it seemed like on the backside pursuit, you were just eating them up last week.
Honestly, that's just a game plan type thing. You see it all week. Our coaches, all of our defensive coaches did such a great job in letting us or preparing us for what was going to happen. So if it's action away, I'll be prepared for it because of practice. If it's action to me, I'll prepare for it because of practice. If it's a pass-heavy thing, I'm prepared for it. So that's all a matter of preparation.
You said you learned some things from Chuck. Was there any in the last 2 games, any specific moments where you're just like, oh, like that's thanks to Chuck that you can remember?
I would just say the number one thing, it's also a testament to the D-line talking to me too, but with Chuck, he's real free, and you can just see he's relaxed, and I feel like, in the beginning of the season, I was pretty tense, still trying to do my job, but still very tense. And when you watch Chuck play, he's fast twitch, and he can move quickly, but he's relaxed. So the number one thing I try to do, Idaho State, until the rest of this season, is just to relax and just play my game.
Overall, it seems like the defense just week by week is like continued to get better. Do you have anything you can pinpoint for that, or is it comfortability, or?
I think definitely comfortability is an attribute to it. That comes with time, and the season's definitely coming around. I think we've just gotten closer, but I think we just have a better sense of trust. I think the trust is for sure grown, and we're all buying in a lot more. So I just think if we can continue to do that, continue to build, continue to form a structure, we'll be set.
Is the season close enough to the end that you're kind of peeking around the corner of each individual game going, okay, if we get this one, then we can accomplish this and that, or not, or are you just laser focused on it?
Laser focused, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 game at a time. The last thing you want to do is, alter your focus somewhere else, because, that can hurt you. So, definitely Montana is the number one thing on our mind. We're not focused about the rest of the season. We're focused about the game plan we have to execute.
And this will be your first trip over to Missoula, right?
Correct.
Have older guys in the team, people who've been there before, has anybody played over there before? Anybody had any stories, or coaches or anybody tell you about what to expect over there?
It's gonna be cold. That's all I've been told. It's gonna be cold, but you know, we're ready. We're 100% ready. Weather should never be a detriment to our play. You know, we're laser focused, and we just have to be out there and execute on all phases of the ball.
It's kind of perfect for football, though, right? In the snow. Have you played in the? If it does snow, have you played in that?
I've never played in the snow before.
Okay. So you got to be a little bit excited, I guess, to maybe have that experience if it happens.
I'm just ready to play football. Honestly, super hot, super cold, rain, snow. I'm all for it. Just ready to play some football.
Anything else for Leo? All right.